Hey, Lions Nation! We're back with another exclusive video bringing you all the latest news about our beloved Detroit Lions. Before we get started, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel so you never miss anything about the team. Now, let's get into the news. No one in Detroit was prepared for a night like this. Not the fans, not the analysts, not the front office staff who had been working through the quiet hours of the offseason, and certainly not the players walking through the hallway when the announcements hit like twin explosions. Detroit didn't just land a star. Detroit didn't just reinforce a weakness. Detroit created a wall, a force, a legacy being carved in real time. Creed Humphrey and Tristan Wirfs, two names so powerful on their own that seeing them together on the same offensive line, wearing the same colors, feels almost unreal. The kind of move that doesn't happen in real life. The kind of move fantasy leagues don't even allow because it's too unbalanced. And yet, somehow, the Lions made it real. The news didn't leak slowly. It erupted. One notification after another. One insider confirming the unconfirmable. One analyst losing their voice on live television. The city shook, metaphorically and emotionally. Streets erupted with shouts. Phones lit up like fireworks. Fans didn't even know who to call first to scream about what had just happened. Two pillars, arriving in the same offseason. Two franchise cornerstones, both in their primes. Two monsters of technique, power, and attitude. The Detroit Lions didn't build an offensive line tonight. They built a fortress. The moment Creed Humphrey walked into the facility, the energy shifted. He is calm, controlled, powerful in silence. A center who reads fronts like a quarterback reads coverages. A player whose balance, intelligence, and strength redefine what the position looks like. He is the type of lineman who turns chaos into order, who steadies an entire offense with a single call at the line. He doesn't just block defenders, he dissects them, eliminates them, erases their impact. Quarterbacks sleep easier when Humphrey snaps the ball. Running backs trust the ground beneath them when Humphrey leads the way. Offensive coordinators expand their playbook because Humphrey gives them time, precious, rare time. But before Detroit even had time to fully absorb the shock of that acquisition, the second earthquake struck. Tristan Wirfs, a force of nature disguised as a right tackle, a man whose footwork belongs to a dancer and whose power belongs to a heavyweight fighter, a protector who shuts down elite pass rushers like he's closing a door on a storm. If Creed Humphrey is structure, Tristan Wirfs is dominance. If Humphrey is command, Wirfs is violence. Before we move on, take a second to drop a like and subscribe. That way, you'll stay up to date with every exclusive Lions update, and you'll even have a chance to win an official Detroit Lions jersey. Let's keep going. Together, they form something that Detroit has never seen before, and something the league is absolutely terrified of. Inside the building, players couldn't believe it. Some reportedly stared at their phones for minutes, scrolling back and forth to make sure the announcements were real. Others started laughing, not out of humor, but out of disbelief. That kind of laughter people get when they witness something impossible becoming reality. One offensive player was heard saying, "We're going to break people this year." Another whispered, "This isn't fair." Meetings were interrupted. Coaches stopped mid-sentence. Assistants ran down hallways to confirm details. And when Dan Campbell heard the final confirmation, people say he didn't yell, he didn't clap, he didn't celebrate. Instead, he smiled the slow, silent smile of a man who knows what comes next. The Lions weren't just building a team. They were building a weapon, and the offensive line is now the blade. Practice tomorrow will not look the same. Defenders who used to win reps through speed or power are about to collide with reality, a reality made of two all-pro caliber human walls. The trenches will feel heavier. The ground will feel different. The tone of the entire team will shift. Because when you add Creed Humphrey and Tristan Wirfs to the same unit, everything changes. The run game becomes violent. The pass game becomes fearless. The quarterback becomes protected by a shield forged from two of the league's most elite anchors. And every defensive coordinator on the schedule starts sweating. Opponents are already panicking in group chats, texting each other things like, "How do you rush against this? What's the plan now? Are we supposed to beat that?" The answer is simple. Most teams won't. Detroit's offensive identity has officially mutated. This isn't a line. It's a wall that moves, breathes, thinks, and destroys anything in its way. Humphrey in the middle, commanding traffic like a battlefield general. Wirfs on the edge, sealing the perimeter like a steel gate slamming shut. Every play now has purpose. Every hole now has violence. Every pocket now has time. And with that time, Detroit's offense becomes a completely different monster. Fans feel it. Players feel it. Rivals feel it. The Lions didn't just upgrade. They ascended. And the league knows what that means. The franchise that once struggled for relevance is now building an empire brick by brick, trench by trench, warrior by warrior. Humphrey and Wirfs aren't additions. They are declarations. Declarations that Detroit isn't aiming for competence. Detroit is aiming for dominance. Detroit is aiming for power. Detroit is aiming for something historic. Tonight, the Lions didn't just get better. They changed. We bring you the latest Lions news every single day. So make sure you're subscribed, hit that like button, and turn on notifications so you don't miss a thing. And of course, drop a comment below with your thoughts on today's news. Your voice makes a difference for Lions Nation. See you in the next video.